There's something just different about Christmas time in New York City. Come with me today on my first visit to one of New York's most beloved holiday festivities, the Winter Village at Bryant Park. Bryant Park is located in the heart of midtown Manhattan between 40th and 42nd Streets and 5th and 6th Avenues. It's easily accessible by subway as the B, D, F, M, and 7 trains stop right out front. Bryant Park is directly behind the famous New York Public Library building and is just a stone's throw from Times Square. The park is one of the world's busiest public spaces with more than 12 million annual visitors, many of them coming during this busy time of year when New York is all decked out for the holiday season. The Winter Village has several features and we'll go through each one by one. The biggest draws are probably the festive holiday shops and the ice skating rink, but there's also a carousel, cozy igloos, a large Christmas tree, an après-ski themed lodge, a curling cafe, and of course, a Santa's corner for the little ones to meet Kris Kringle and get their photo taken. We'll start off with the holiday market shops, since this is the biggest piece of the Winter Village. The market shops are in sections N, E, S, F, and W on the map. Inspired by the beautifully festive open-air Christmas markets of Europe, the Winter Village holiday shops feature both local and international artisans offering a wide variety of crafts, gifts, and all sorts of unique treasures. There are over 180 holiday shops dotting Bryant Park's alleys, plazas, and terraces, all delightfully housed in what are called jewel box kiosks. The holiday market is curated by Urban Space, the same brand that is behind the Union Square and Columbus Circle holiday markets. Here's a list of all the vendors featured in this year's market, divided up by category so you can see what kind of items are sold. There's a really nice variety of options. There are certainly a few Christmas-themed stores if you're looking for some holiday-specific merchandise, but most of the shops are a bit more broad in scope. You'll find kiosks for apparel and accessories, home goods, lovely jewelry, artisanal foods and provisions, stunning artwork, health and beauty supplies, games, and all sorts of unique gifts. The kiosks are generally pretty small, but I found that most of my battle with the crowds was in walking around the markets themselves, not necessarily inside the shops. I filmed the market on a late Sunday afternoon, and as I'm sure you can already tell, the crowds were pretty intense. I went to the market a second time shortly after opening on a Saturday morning and had a much more pleasant time browsing and enjoying the atmosphere. So a word of advice, if you're going on a weekend, best bet is to go early in the day. So, I've talked a bit about the shops and what kind of shopping you'll be able to do, but I have yet to mention what is perhaps the most important part: the food. You'll find most of the food in the green S section of the market, although there are also a few stalls located on the light blue N side and some additional spots over in the center R section's lodge, bar, and food hall, but we'll touch on that in a little bit. The food variety here is insane. It would probably take an entire Winter Village season to try everything here, and what a fun project that would be for down the road. I was expecting the standard holiday treats, the ciders, the hot chocolates, the cookies, all that kind of stuff. And it was here, and it was great. I had a gingerbread cookie that literally changed my life. But there was so much more too. Chowder, lobster rolls, paella, you name it, it was here. I was not expecting such a varied culinary scene. Another good reason to get here early though, the food lines were all pretty intense, but everyone eating looked pretty happy, so if you see something your stomach is craving, then just go for it. Also, just to note, Bryant Park does have a few food spots that are permanent structures and are not part of the Winter Village, and those were open for business as well, with lines that were a bit more manageable. The holiday market shops are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. through 8 p.m., and on Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. through 8 p.m. Keep in mind that while the Center Winter Village area remains open through March 3rd, 2024, the holiday market closes on January 2nd. Okay, let's move on to some of the other features of the Bryant Park Winter Village experience. In the center, section R, you'll find the village's centerpiece, the ice skating rink. It's 17,000 square feet and is actually free to use if you bring your own skates, otherwise rentals are available. Rental costs vary by day and time, and it's cheapest to rent during the off-peak hours. Skate sessions are generally an hour long, and the rink is open rain or shine. The rink is open daily through the Winter Village season, and in addition to skate sessions, it also occasionally offers free skating shows and events. It's open air, so you're right in the middle of all the action and have beautiful views of the surrounding midtown skyscrapers. Or if you're a non-skater, there are plenty of spots around the rink to relax with a warm beverage or snack and watch everyone glide on by. Just behind the rink, you'll find the Christmas tree. While not as massive nor as famous as the one in nearby Rockefeller Center, the tree is still really big and quite impressive close up. And unlike its famous counterpart a few blocks down, this one you can walk right up to. I visited a bit before Thanksgiving, but the tree lighting ceremony just took place on November 28th, so if you visit now, you'll get to see the tree all lit up. Next to the Christmas tree is the lodge, the additional food area I mentioned earlier. It's described as a ringside open-air après-skate escape. It's a cozy ski lodge-inspired spot, an outdoor covered area where you can grab a holiday-themed cocktail and watch the skaters or admire the Christmas tree in comfort. The lodge features a few fun bars and restaurants, and if you can manage to grab a table, it's a great spot to take a break from the hustle and bustle of meandering through the market. On the opposite side of the Christmas tree, you'll find the cozy igloos. Each igloo session is 90 minutes long, and you'll get your own private heated dome across from the skating pavilion. Each igloo can accommodate up to 8 people and comes with a selection of seasonally themed food and drinks. If you're looking for a private spot to gather some friends and enjoy the ambiance of the Winter Village without the crowds, then this may be a great option. Packages for the igloos start at $215. Pressed up against the New York Public Library building, behind the shops of the Pink E section, you'll find another unique offering, the Curling Cafe and Bar. If you've ever watched curling during the Winter Olympics and thought, I can do that, then here's your chance. Featuring iceless curling, a reservation in this section includes 90 minutes of your own dedicated curling lane along with food and drinks in a heated dome for up to 8 guests. Curling packages start at $300. For the young ones, there are a couple of kid-friendly activities. If your tyke isn't a fan of skating, there's a lovely carousel in the green S section, and Santa's Corner will be available for a week, starting on Friday, December 15th. It's only a 7-day run though, as Santa is obviously quite busy this time of year, so if you're looking to catch him at Bryant Park, make sure you earmark those dates. I hope you enjoyed this visit to the 2023 Bryant Park Winter Village. I've left some helpful links in the description below if you're planning on visiting the village this year or just want to learn more. I'm a New York native, but somehow in all my years living in the Big Apple, I never checked out this Christmas time experience. It's a wonderful spot, but I do strongly suggest that you go during the week or early in the day on the weekend if you want to avoid those massive crowds. Of course, the crowds come for a reason. There's nothing like Christmas in New York in one of the city's most iconic parks. Thanks for watching, and if you want to join me for other adventures in New York City and around the world, check out one of the videos above or stop by my channel to see what else I've been up to. Lots more planned for 2024, so I hope you'll subscribe and come along. In the meantime, I wish you all a wonderful 2023 holiday season.